Doesn't seem like there's too much interest. Well, I spoke too soon. How's it going, guys, and welcome to the channel. My name's Ilbron, and in today's video, we're going to be going over a Lamborghini Murcielago and watch it sell live at auction. Without wasting any more time, let's dive in. Let's go ahead and see how much time we have before it sells. Awesome, we have 16 minutes before it sells, which I think it's plenty of enough time. So let's go ahead and dive in without wasting any more time. We have a 2008 Murcielago that runs and drives. 2008 is actually a prime year. I think the Murcielagos were made in 2001 and they stopped in 2010. Given that's a 08, a lot of bugs and issues have been addressed for the later years. So this has a really good foundation. It's a really good start. We have a New Jersey salvage title, relatively low miles. It's a runner and driver. Doesn't necessarily mean you can buy this car and drive it to the car wash and then go to the nearest car meet. This simply means that the auction representative sat on the car, started it up, put it in drive, it engaged in drive, it moved forward a couple feet, put it in reverse, it moved back a couple feet. The auction says that it's a runner and driver. See the VIN number, which we will use later. It's all-wheel drive, so you cannot do any donuts on this car very easily. But then again, who's going to do donuts in a Lamborghini Murcielago every day? Current bid, $34,000, which in my opinion is a bargain for this vehicle. Let's go ahead and dive into the pictures and see what we could find out about it. So looking at this picture, we could see that there's this gap. This stands out to me pretty good. This gap right here at the headlight, it looks like a gradual gap. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most likely that the hood is left open, hasn't been secured down all the way, because these lines right here next to the headlight, they look near perfect from this angle and from this image. It doesn't look like there's any major issue here. It looks like we just have a popped hood. Moving to the driver's side, same thing, we can see that gap, but this time we can see the headlight looks like it's busted up. Internals might be still good. I don't know if you could repair these or it's a replace only kind of deal. Moving towards the back, we could definitely see some rear end damage. In this photo, we could see that the Italian air conditioning works. Rear quarter panel looks great. What about this side? Yeah. Moving on to the interior, we could see that it is an automatic, and we are just going ahead and move on to the next car because who wants a automatic Murcielago? I'm just kidding, guys. Looking at the driver's side, we could see that this airbag's missing. Got some covers missing on the speakers. Someone definitely ripped out the original speaker system. Moving on to the engine bay, everything looks like it's in order. Let's see how we stand with time. Where's the car at? 13 minutes. Engine bay looks like everything's in order. Nothing looks like it's been polished up or made to look good. Other than this duct right here, which isn't anything major. This is just simply to channel outside air into the motor. Has no ill effect on the integrity of the mechanical components of the car. This is interesting right here. If you guys know what this light is for, looks like a snowflake. Is that for winter mode? Let me know in the comment section. Most likely this is a just logo on the interior of the car. We can't really tell. Maybe those are the vents in the center console right above the radio. Looks like some form of pinning going on here. I don't know if that's glue. Maybe someone glued it back on. We can see the original paint of the vehicle. It doesn't look like the wrap continued into the door jambs. So just by looking at these pictures and for what it's currently priced at, this looks like a really good deal. And I'm actually thinking about buying this car. But usually when things seem too good to be true, they usually are, which requires us to do a little bit more research to get a better understanding of what we are spending our money on. So I know what you are all thinking. We are going to do exactly that. Check out the images for that VIN number, and we could see this beautiful car in the first 3 images, which is most likely our car. Let's go ahead and verify the last 5 of the VIN. A02737, A02737, yes. So LP640. This looks like it's been sold once at a dealership, and they just specified it at LP640. But it is an all-wheel drive. Wouldn't this be a LP640-4? If you know, let me know in the comment section, or maybe they just apply that -4, -2 in the later years. And we can see this car that's completely mangled up. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Oh, is this our car? A02737. It's obviously blurred out because this car has already been sold, but we do have a lot number right here. We're going to go ahead and see if the listing for that sale comes up. And here it is, 2008 Lamborghini Murcielago. Let's verify the VIN. LA02737, LA02737. Here is our car, guys. It was sold in the middle of 2018 with an Oregon certificate of title with salvage history. That's really interesting, a salvage history. That means this isn't the first time this car has had a salvage title on it. So it's been bought new, crashed, rebuilt, crashed again, and here it is, rebuilt again. I don't know if they went through the whole rebuilding process. Obviously not, because when they take it down to a highway patrol station or inspection office, they're not going to approve that. So it does not have a rebuilt title, but it's been partially put back together, and someone needs to come in and finalize things, take it down to the inspection office, and then get another rebuilt title for it. So this isn't the first accident that this car has actually gone through. It's had a rough past. Man, check out these pictures. Let's take a closer look. Driver's side suspension completely gone, in my opinion. Most likely the control arms have been ripped out. But check out this rear of this vehicle. Sustained heavy damage on the rear driver's side, where we could see the suspension components for the rear driver's side wheel have been compromised to the point where they can no longer secure the wheel to the car, where someone had to come in with a strap and keep it on there. Usually in auction, when there's a lot of car parts that are not attached to the vehicle, they usually throw them in the trunk of the vehicle or on rear seats. But usually for a car like this, you probably don't want to throw those things on there, which would cause more damage. And what they did here was to keep the tire to the car, they just strapped it on there. And moving to the passenger side, oh man, look at that right there. Everything then in the auction yard gets forked. And it's a big forklift that they use to move these cars around. And I don't think anyone took into account how much this wheel would droop down after this vehicle's picked up. And this tension increased so much to the point where it gashed right into the body panel of this vehicle. That's carbon fiber. Good luck. You see the airbag's intact, and that's pretty surprising given how much damage this vehicle sustained. Seats look decent. Nothing too alarming. Nice stitching on it. Engine bay, same thing. Still missing those engine covers. Got the mileage right there. Let's see where we stand. 11 minutes. So guys, leave me in the comment section, if you just saw this listing, what do you think this car would have been worth? What do you think it's worth now, given that it's had a history like this? Just curious to see what you guys think, because when I saw this, I think this was a great deal for the price. But now, knowing that there's been extensive work done on all 6 sides of this car, I probably will not be interested in this vehicle anymore. But I'll still watch it and see what it goes for. And I'm curious to see if anyone else spotted these damages. Or maybe someone's going to come in and last minute see this car and think, oh wow, it just needs a bumper, a taillight, and maybe another $5,000 to $8,000 in miscellaneous parts that we can't see from these pictures, and you got a great car that's going to appreciate in value over time. But that's probably not going to be the case. Next clip, we're going to see what this car goes for, so let's go ahead and watch it.
Sold.
Florida's winning it.
Lamborghini.
34,000, Florida. Maybe it's that YouTuber that rebuilds Lamborghinis. Oh, New York. Doesn't seem like there's too much interest. Well, I spoke too soon. 37,000.
This is a hot lot.
Florida definitely wants it. So the auction actually has this music that goes on. Gotta love those bids at the last second. Why do we do that? Why do we wait until the last second? Do we think the person's just like gonna walk away thinking they won the car? Or just close their window thinking it's over?
Bonus time.
Looks like 45,000 was the last bid. Going to Texas. Sold.
Sold on approval.
Well, there you have it, guys. I have more videos coming out like this, so if you want to stay up to date with all the latest ones, you already know what to do. Till then, I'll see you in the next one.